Welcome to the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's an NBA Wednesday night brought to you by ESPN on EA Sports as we get set for the second meeting of the season between the Houston Rockets and the and we're ready to go. Paul. To the rim. It's good. And one. Time for the free throw for a chance at a three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Get your hands up.
Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. To Oladipo. Screen set nicely. Excellent feed in the paint and lays it in. That's a nice pass from Victor Oladipo.
Nice pick and roll. Good pass, catch, finish at the basket.
Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down.
Oh, he just stole his heart with that dunk right there.
Young against Anderson. To Collison. The screen is set. Gets inside. Collison takes it straight down the middle for two. Beautiful play.
Good job finding the seam, getting to the rim, and finishing strong.
Paul. He curls. Gets the wide open look for three. He sinks it.
Good job of concentration. Dead aim on the target and knocked it straight through.
Nobody near him. Takes the three. He puts it in. A beautiful pass. Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face.
Hey, when he gets a head of steam up like that, there's no one that'll step in front, and that led to the dunk.
And another one from downtown. And the rebound taken by Paul. Sweet dish. Slams it in.
Good defense translates into good offense. Here, secure the rebound, finish your defensive possession, and then get out and go. Take the ball to the basket, get an easy opportunity, reward your hard work on defense.
Young. Oh, he shoots it, puts it in. Thaddeus Young shooting 43% on the season from the field.
No one around, knocks it home.
Harden. The catch and fire away from downtown. Young the rebound. The Pacers with the ball in possession, and the reach-in is called by the ref. The Pacers get the inbound in here. Oladipo's looking to get free off the screen. The shot clock down to 12 seconds remaining. Steps back for the jumper. Collison's shot for two, misses. And just on the way to the rim. His hustle rewarded, gets those 2 points. The comeback kid is a player who went straight from a successful comeback in college to a summer of pro-am competition. There's just no question how much he loves the sport of basketball.
Passion is the #1 requirement, along with talent, for the ability to play well in the NBA. We've seen it from Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant. It doesn't matter. It starts with the passion to put in the work, and that's what the comeback kid is all about.
For three with 1 on the clock. Quick rebound by Harden. Quick move to get inside. Getting to the basket, a pretty Euro step. Whistle and a foul. Reaching is the call there. Trevor Ariza subs back in. Taking their time, letting the shot clock run down. Good setup with the entry pass. Trying to work it down low. Jefferson for two. Puts it up. Nails it. The Pacers down by one. To Ariza. Shoots for three. They get it back. Fantastic follow. What a putback.
Elevator. Top floor. He's skied for that dunk.
Stevenson's looking for the screen to get himself open. And it's stolen by Johnson. To Gordon. To the rim. Gets it to drop. Nice pass from Eric Gordon.
You've got to keep pushing and probing. Set a tone in the first half. We're going to run it, and we're going to attack the basket in transition. He saw the opening, he took advantage of it, and he made the finish at the basket.
Stevenson to the rim. Sweet banker. Pretty pass from Lance Stevenson.
Good poise, good balance, great finish in the paint against quality defense.
Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam. And here's the replay with another look at that tremendous play.
And there's no doubt we'll be seeing that one on SportsCenter.
It's a loose ball. Comes up with a pretty steal. Puts it down. What a play.
That's a poster right there. What a hammer dunk.
Ball loose again, and there's a steal. Puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Into the front court, desperate for some points. Dunks it hard. Late here in the opening quarter, we have a timeout.
Unless you've coached in the NBA, you don't know how frustrating it is to not be able to get your players to play all out on every possession and give up simple dunks like we've just seen.
The Rockets get to inbound.
The kid has had to deal with pressure from so many different angles as a high-profile rookie in this league. Hey, Jeff, what's impressed you most about his composure?
Well, I think in this way, his injury served him well. He took on adversity many years before he had to actually be an NBA player. So the scrutiny he goes under, he is still able to remain humble and grateful for the opportunities in hand. And that was in large part due to having to fight through a tough injury. So it's been impressive what he's been able to accomplish. But I think that's the one aspect the injury helped him with.
Oh, excellent screen. Passes it back to him. Nice inside pass. Young's rejected.
Shot blocking is your last line of defense. If you don't have it, you're not going to be a great defensive team. Here, very good help defense, came over and blocked the shot.
Careless ball handling. Stripped and stolen by Harden. To Capella. Quick decision and gets rid of it. And goes out of bounds. These are the games on today's NBA schedule. The Pacers get the inbound.
Pick up.
Young, the jump shot. The Pacers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Double team closing in. Nice finish around the rim.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
Shot clock says 12.
They've got to get this off in a hurry.
Young fires with 2 on the clock from downtown. Quick catch and shoot. Misses the shot.
I got ball.
To Capella.
Got him.
Lets it go for 2. Able to put it in.
I like pick and fade basketball. Bill Laimbeer was the first guy to do it. Now we see it again. Good use of the screen. Finds the jump shooting man. Hits the jump shot.
Misses at the rim.
You can't hit a grand slam in basketball. It's one possession at a time. You can't go for the home run swing. You've got to make it simple each possession and generate a quality shot.
He loses it. 11 seconds remaining on the 24. On the drive, up and in.
What a job they have done, keeping the ball moving to the open man and creating scoring opportunities for each other.
Terrific feed. Throws it down. That's a 16-7 run for the Rockets. Indiana's performance in this matchup has been outstanding, Jeff.
Listen, give them credit. Physical and fanatical in pursuing the basketball. And that's absolutely what has to happen if you're going to win big-time games.
Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. Three-pointer won't go. Thaddeus Young's 1 for 5 from outside. Quick feedback. Fires away for 2. He needs a heat check. Right back. Young shot turned back. Tied up and has to pass. Gets it down low. Oh, he slams it through.
That's the easiest play in basketball right there. Catch it near the basket and flush it home.
And they bring it up. Need to stop the bleeding here. Screen set nicely to Young. Still plenty of time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Strong rebound by Harden. Indiana's definitely needing a big-time defensive play. Throws it down in his face with authority. An 8-0 run for the Rockets. And the defense switches. It's a loose ball. Out of bounds. Ref says it'll be Pacers ball. Capella's been a defensive demon with this shot blocking.
And he's already got as many.
There's the pick.
Watch that cutter.
To Young. Oh, he just swallows up that shot. There's a 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Tied up, has to make that pass. He sinks it. Nice entry pass there to set it up.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish. Indiana already got themselves in a pretty big hole, and their chances of a win are definitely not looking good.
Young's unable to put it in off the glass. Jefferson jumper. Oh, in and out. Gets to the rim. And the first half comes to an end. Houston's up by 17. So plenty more to come on the NBA on ESPN right after this timeout.
The Rockets entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Pacers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Defense.
The Houston Rockets have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. And here we have a look at his stat line.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The third quarter is about to get started. We give it back now to Mike and Jeff.
Can't hold on to the ball. Oh, quick move, gets inside. Young shot swatted away.
He has just been a defensive force in this game. Shot block after shot blocks after shot blocks.
Oh, excellent screen. Oladipo curls in. Oh, throws it right back at him. They double him. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. And there's a timeout call.
The power and force of that dunk was off the charts.
The Pacers get the inbound in here. To Oladipo. Ball knocked loose. Oh, he gets the steal. Weaves his way to the basket and scores.
When you're playing with a big lead, your players cannot take possessions off. And I like the example that this unit is showing. Forcing a turnover and then not resting, not conserving energy, pushing the ball and getting a transition opportunity.
To Collison. Ref right on top of that. A reach-in called against Paul. The Pacers get to inbound. Collison against Paul. Young. For 2. And Darren Collison with a nice look. Sinks it. He's averaging 15 points per game this season.
That's good defense, better offense, a nice contested 2-point.
Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face.
Raise your hand if you've seen this story over and over again tonight. Dribble penetration, allowing the ball right at the basket.
Collison on the drive. It's blocked. And now he moves around the defender. Oh, he swats it. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Harden lets it go. And Darren Collison with a rebound. to Young. Oladipo against Harden. No question on that call. It's a reach-in foul. Trevor Ariza's come on. He's got 5 points in this matchup. The Pacers get the inbound. Moves around the defender. Loses control. Here's a steal. Oh, quick adjustment. Now he gives it up. Passes it right back. Whistle blows. 3-second violation. Houston's making. He's blocked. Indiana's got to be aware of how badly they need a stop. Just a matter of can they do it. Great look. Finds a space and takes the wide open three. To Stevenson. Here's the pick. To Jefferson. Ball comes loose. Good play. Gets the steal. Oh, what a great dunk.
That looked like a runaway train right there, driving down the lane and then finishing with fierceness.
Unable to hit the three. To Capella for the layup and gets it to go. A 9-0 run for the Rockets. Help defense there with the switch. Screen set nicely. Goes for the three-pointer. Paul the rebound. Fires for two. Gets it to go. He's shooting 76% from the field.
Good defense translates into good offense. Here, secure the rebound, finish your defensive possession, and then get out and go. Take the ball to the basket, get an easy opportunity, reward your hard work on defense.
To Johnson. To the basket, flips it up, lays it up and in. Terrific pass from Joe Johnson. That's a 13-2 run for the Rockets. Stevenson's trying to get free off the pick. Curling in, quick hands, knocks it loose. Ref blows the whistle. He's got a foul. Indiana's shooting 83% from the line. And he hits the first free throw. And Lance Stevenson with 5 points. The two defenders. Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam.
That was nasty, Mike. He just made Jalen's top plays with that dunk right there.
Jefferson shot thrown right back at him. Oh, a nice runner. Puts it in. That's a two-pointer. To Stevenson. Looking to curl in. Gets inside for the finish.
That was a nice dunk, but the move is what set it up. That was even better.
Forced to make the pass. Goes to the goal. Just won't go from point-blank range.
Hey, that's how they created the lead. They got the ball to the rim. They just missed that one.
For two. Great, impressive putback. What timing.
Now that's a big man dunk right there. Finishing with strength and force.
He slams it down through contact. What a play. And one. A trip to the line. Wow.
It's been this way the whole night. Easy baskets. Here, another example. A dunk, a foul, a possible three-point play. Over and over again, we've seen the same mistake.
Bad defense. Oh, what a play. He threw it right back down.
That's unfundamental right there. You've got to make sure you block out and secure the ball. Instead, they gave up a free throw line rebound.
He dishes it. Stevenson. For three. Unable to convert from the three-point line. Throws it down in his face with authority.
He punished the rim with that dunk. He nearly took the rim off.
Nice move into the paint. To the rim, off the fake. Ooh, misses the inside shot. The Pacers with control on the rebound. Flips it up and it rolls in. And time runs out. The final score is 95-60. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
The Rockets won this matchup with a significant margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Pacers lost this game long before the final buzzer. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track.
Defense.
The Houston Rockets put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Let's check out his stats.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Rockets?
I didn't know what type of player Brook Lopez would be coming out of Stanford. He and his brother Robin, two totally different players. Robin more defensive oriented, Brook more offensive oriented. And Brook, right from his time in the league, was a very efficient offensive player. But I think where he's grown is he's become a better defender and shot blocker. He's tried to put more emphasis on the rebounding of the basketball. He is continually developing his skills into an upper echelon center.
Can't connect on the free throw. To Thomas. Lopez is trying to get down low. There's the step back. Nice adjustment. Jumper won't go. Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face.
Oh, he just stole his heart with that dunk right there.
Thomas. They work it around the perimeter. Oh, excellent screen. To Randall. Off the penetration to the basket. Can't bank that one in.
Tremendous job making it difficult to get the ball to the basket.
Puts it up from downtown. Drains the three off the quick release.
Hey, this is a results-oriented business. I'm not crazy about that transition three, but it went in, and they got the hoop they needed.
To Lopez. Fires away for two. Soft touch gets the roll. He's averaging 16 points per game this season. To Harden. At the rim. Nice finish around the rim. And they bring it up. Need to stop the bleeding here. To Caldwell Pope. Curls in. Thomas for two. Banks in the jumper. Anderson against Randall. Capella score the goal and the foul. Chance at a three-point play now with the free throw coming up.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
Rebound handled by Lopez. Curling in, backing his way down in the post. Thomas for two, lets it go. Just won't go from point-blank range. Strong finish at the rim.
Keep doing what you do. There's dribble penetration. You give support, make him take, and make a tough shot.
The better players in this league are always able to find new and different ways to improve and raise their games. Hey, Jeff, the comeback kid's really taken that to heart, and it shows, especially when you consider his exploits in the Pro-Am games.
And it comes from great confidence. You can tell he belongs on an NBA court. He feels that way. He's got the respect of his opponents. He's got the respect of his teammates. And as important, he's got the respect of the officials.
There's the reach in. The referee blows the whistle. And Luol Deng will get the inbound. Caldwell Pope. Inside. Thomas's shot swatted away. From beyond the arc. Can't connect. And the lead still in single digits. Careless ball handling. There's a steal. Slams it in.
And let's face it, very few of us can dunk like that. But it was the smart basketball play to take advantage of the mismatch that caught my eye.
I got him.
To Randall. Fires away for two. Two-pointer won't go. Double team closing in. Just on the way to the rim. Puts it in and draws the foul. And he'll head to the line for the second time tonight.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Make sure you box out shooter. Make sure you shoot.
It's the free throw. Three-point play complete. Randall. It's blocked. Three and a half gone by in the first. Houston's up by 13. Capella's attempt off the glass won't go.
Hey, that's good offense right there. But if they don't convert those easy shots, their lead will evaporate.
The shot clock shows 10 seconds left. To Caldwell Pope. Screen set nicely. To the basket, flips it up, misses at the rim.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool.
Intercepted. Kicks it out to the corner. Ball comes loose. Oh, that pass nearly picked off. Oh, nice block.
Hey, if you want to be a great defensive team, you have to have shot blocking to protect your goals. Another great shot block right there due to his timing and effort.
And Luol Deng with the jumper for three.
He had time to lick his fingers. There was no one around him. A wide open three-point shot.
Quick feedback. In the paint. Oh, is he feeling it?
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
In a rough stretch, let's see if they can break themselves out of it right now. He blocks the shot and keeps it in play. Capella fires it back out to the perimeter. Can't connect from long range. Thomas's shot turned back. The comeback kid has a tight inner circle. His friends are close friends, including Nick Howard in the EuroLeague, still hoping to get to the NBA. Hey, Jeff, do you think the success of the comeback kid can improve Nick's chances of making it into the pros?
Yes, I think when you have one hype brother in the NBA and you see how well he's done, you might be willing to take more of a chance on the other hype brother, even though maybe he's not quite as gifted. Why not have Nick Howard on an NBA roster? If you're good enough for the EuroLeague, you can make that jump. I think it does help.
Here's a look at what's in store with today's NBA matchups. The Lakers get the inbound in here. Oh, he loses it. Dang, finds the wide open look for three. Good rebound, held off nicely by Nene. To Nene, to the basket, lays it up and gets the roll.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Oh, terrific feed, slams it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
He curls, throws it down.
Hey, when he gets a head of steam up like that, there's no one that'll step in front, and that led to the dunk.
To Caldwell Pope, strong at the rim. Caldwell Pope is a really versatile player, Jeff. What do you like about him?
I love, Mike, his pairing with Lonzo Ball for the Lakers, because Pope can guard point guards or take whoever the best offensive player is and reduce the burden of Ball at the defensive end of the floor. And then playing with Ball, he will find openings for you. He will give it to you in rhythm. So Pope just has to become a more consistent knockdown shooter.
Moving the ball around beautifully. Throws it down in his face with authority.
Now that's how you finish strong at the rim. That was worth the price of admission right there.
Thomas. Price looking to get free off the screen. Gets a piece of it. Into the paint. To the rim. Ready. Bank shot on the adjustment. To Randall. It's a loose ball. Reaches in. Taken away by Nene. Oh, he swats it. Excellent feed. Puts it home with a slam. The two defenders converge. Looking to curl in. A powerful slam.
Hey, when you've got this advantage, you yell out, "Mouse in the house," and you throw the ball to the mismatch and you attack.
Final seconds. So the first quarter comes to an end. The Rockets up by 15. Stay tuned for more Sunday Night NBA presented by ESPN and EA Sports after this short break. As we get set to start the second, crowd taken out of it. The Rockets get to inbound. The kid has had to deal with pressure from so many different angles as a high-profile rookie in this league. Hey, Jeff, what's impressed you most about his composure?
Well, I think in this way, his injury served him well. He took on adversity many years before he had to actually be an NBA player. So the scrutiny he goes under, he is still able to remain humble and grateful for the opportunities in hand, and that was in large part due to having to fight through a tough injury. So it's been impressive what he's been able to accomplish, but I think that's the one aspect the injury helped him with.
Gets to the rim, knocks down the shot. He's 3 for 4 from the field.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Three and a half gone by in the second. Puts it down. That's a 12-4 run for the Rockets. Down into the lane. He loses control of it. Good hands. Gets the steal.
Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. And there's no doubt we'll be seeing that one on SportsCenter.
Can't hold on to the ball. Los Angeles got to be aware of how badly they need a stop. Just a matter of can they do it. Unable to flip it in.
The double team came hard and high and to the post player's body. That's what forced the difficult shot attempt and the miss.
To Barnes, gets the wide open look for three, and the rebound grabbed by Harden. To Capella.
Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam.
If you can't get your defense back and set and make them play in a half court, you're going to be in big trouble. Here, once again, exploited in transition, right at the basket. You're not winning with that type of defense.
Smothering defense, and he gets the shot up, puts it in. He's shooting 71% from the field. An 8-0 for the Rockets. Into the front court, desperate for some points. Oh, excellent screen. Referee blows his whistle. It's a reach-in foul. And the Los Angeles Lakers make a few substitutions here. Strong defense to stop the penetration. Excellent job on the offensive glass. Making the baseline move. He rattles it in.
No wasted activity right there. Took it straight to the rim and finished the lay.
Defense has to switch. The kid's playing with a spotlight on him that's larger than most this season. Ask any rookie, they'll tell you they have a lot to prove at the professional level, but it's clearly different with this impressive young man.
Mike, we're so fortunate to have in our production meetings the opportunity to get to know these young players. And no one has handled themselves as well as the comeback kid.
Oops, gets hit in the head with that pass.
Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face. He punished the rim with that dunk. He nearly took the rim off.
Thomas is choosing the screen, looking to get free. Passes it back to him. Ball. Shot is blocked. And there's a shot clock violation.
That's just poor clock management right there. Everybody's responsibility is to know the shot clock. To run out the shot clock and not get an attempt at the basket is inexcusable.
Ball's in.
Throws it down in his face with authority. He didn't disappoint with that dunk. He just sent a ripple through the crowd.
To Randall. Quick release for three. No go from beyond the arc. The two defenders swarm. puts it up. Nice box out by Dang. To Thomas. We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock. Dang on the drive. Sloppy ball handling. And there's a steal. Changes his mind and gives up the ball to Capella. Fires for two. Hits the shot. An 8-0 run for the Rockets. To Randall. Screen set nicely. To Randall. Loses control.
Houston's been unstoppable throughout this.
He slams it right in his face. And the whistle. A foul called on the tremendous dunk at the rim. What a play.
My boy, my boy.
Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. Long distance pass.
LA's already got themselves in a pretty big hole, and their chances of a win are definitely not looking good.
Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. Houston's up by 38. Your halftime report coming up with Jalen Rose.
The Rockets have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Lakers have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers didn't just struggle on offense with the reckless way they handled the ball, giving up a bunch of steals. They also struggled with their shot selection because too many of their attempts got swatted away.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Mike and Jeff are ready to get started, so we send it back to them now.
Good ball. Not so far.
Oh, excellent screen. To Thomas. Nice move into the paint. Dang for three. He's wide open. Misfires on the three. Luol Deng's 2 for 5 from the outside.
It's just been one of those nights. Good open shots that have gone missed. It's a make or miss league. Unfortunately tonight, they've missed.
Lopez is working down low in the post. Dang the jumper. And James Harden with the defensive board. Harden's looking for the screen to get himself. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. They need a timeout here.
You are in absolute control of your transition defense. There are no excuses for not getting yourself back and ready to guard They are pushing it right up their throat, right down their throat, and right at the basket.
Dang. 11 seconds now on the shot clock. A pretty entry pass. Throws it back. Capella. He's up on the shot, passes it out. Lots of room there. Hits the three off the catch and shoot.
Hey, they have just gotten steamrolled here tonight. This offensive execution has been fantastic. The defensive intensity, not good enough to stop this offensive juggernaut.
The defense doesn't react. They give up the easy basket after the offensive board.
Drive, drive, drive. That's the only chance you have of getting back into this game.
To the rim. That's good. He's shooting 73% from the field.
Raise your hand if you've seen this story over and over again tonight. Dribble penetration, allowing the ball right at the basket.
To Dang. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Lakers ball. Capella's been dominant on the boards.
And he's been working hard around the rim here today, using his positioning to get the boards.
Randall fires away, gets to two, lucky roll. He's got 8 points in this matchup. Great pass, goes to the goal. Houston's shooting 71% from the line in tonight's game. Draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Thomas. Picks up his first personal, and he hits the first free throw.
Time and time again, a step slow in their rotation leads to another blocking foul on what should have been a dead charge. It's one of the reasons why they're behind by a big deficit.
Terrific feed. Dang the jumper. Anderson the rebound. To Capella. There's the double team. Oh, no. He just crushed the defender with the slam.
That was nasty, Mike. He just made Jalen's top plays with that dunk right there.
Boy, they need to get something going here. Thomas.
You got the screen right, screen right.
Swats that away.
Hey, we're switching here.
Screen set nicely. Stops on a dive, pulls up for the shot. Los Angeles is in need of a big-time defensive stop here. On the drive to the rim, and scores.
This simply is not winning basketball.
If you won't run back, the ball stolen. Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face. An 8-0 run for the Rockets. To Thomas. There's the pick. Nice pass. Lopez. Oh, he shoots it. And James Harden with his 5th rebound. Here's the Euro step. Oh, that's a beauty. Nice work on the adjustment and banks it home. And LA calls a timeout. Quite simply, the defense just not getting it done. They need to talk it over.
You use your timeouts differently in the second half than you would in the first half. You're much quicker in the second half to pull the trigger on a necessary timeout.
Nene's returning here. The Rockets get the inbound. Double team, able to get the shot off, and a nice finish at the basket. Thomas fires. Ooh, misses the inside shot. To Paul. Decides to pass. Kicks it out to the perimeter. Nene Simmons trying to get free off the pick. He sinks it. Nice entry pass there to set it up. To Dang for three off the catch and shoot. Nene the rebound.
Throws it down in his face with authority. The power and force of that dunk was off the charts.
Ball knocked out of his hands. Stripped and stolen by Gordon. Oh, a nice runner. And Luol Deng with a strong rebound. Randall's looking to set up in the paint. 11 seconds remaining on the 24. Dang. Strong rebound by Nene. Shut down. Forced to make the pass. Shoots the three. Off the mark from downtown.
They dug themselves a hole by not closing hard and contesting. That's the type of contest that can get you back in the game.
On a catch and shoot. Off target. To Nene. Quick decision and gets rid of it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. Oh, excellent screen. Ball loose again. Oh, he gets the steal. The runner. Soft touch gets the roll. An 8-0 run for the Rockets. Lopez. It's blocked. Right back. Capella fires away for two. Sweet jumper on the bank shot.
No one around, knocks it home.
Caldwell Pope's using the screen, trying to get free. Adjusts. What a rejection. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope will get to inbound. We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock. Ball comes loose. They double him. Takes a shot to the head. That wasn't intentional. Oh, he threw it out of bounds. Here's the screen. The shot clock down to 12 seconds remaining. To Gordon. Ball knocked loose. Comes up with a pretty steal. On the run with the floater. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the bucket.
The defense never rests. You've got to develop that mentality. Force turnovers and then translate those turnovers into easy basket opportunities. Here getting a two-point shot.
No doubt about it. Whistle blows, a foul called against the Rockets. Their first team foul. Good switching on defense. To Thomas. Gets inside. Careless ball handling.
No need to score any more points. Just dribble out the clock and the victory is yours.
Tied up and has to pass. Moves around the defender. Blocked by Lopez. Quick catch and shoot. Doesn't get the roll. And that's it. Time runs out. The final score is 110-48. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
The Rockets were simply amazing in this contest. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets. The Lakers did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers were giving up steals when they weren't giving up some blocked shots. Their performance today definitely wasn't great. This segment wouldn't be complete without a look at the game stats.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. And here we've got the stats for you.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.